industry. The majority of the people that we teach have no way of earning money, and they're therefore forced to live on the streets. So the organisation sends over a team of hairdressers, volunteers, around 4 times a year to provide poor families with a 5-day haircutting course. And the haircutting is a great trade to teach them because it's simple, it doesn't require a qualification over there, and once it's learnt, they can be almost instantaneously taking up a business and earning money to feed their children.
It's a good way to get them back into the road to recovery too, from being down in the poverty too.
That's
wonderful.
Right. Yes.
How did you get involved, Karen?
Well, I got involved. I met Selena Tomasic at hairaid in 2014 at Hairbiz Forum, and I heard about how hairaid started, and I just wanted to be a part of it. And it was basically that 2 nuns walked into a bar in Manila, which sounds like a naughty joke, but that's actually what happened.
I know, I was just thinking that.
Selena and Mark were sitting in this pub in Manila, and these 2 nuns walked into the pub, and Selena actually is an academic here. She's not even a hairdresser, and she started hairaid. But what happened was that they started talking, and they found out that these 2 nuns were actually people that helped to take kids off the streets that have just been left there, because these people have like so many kids, they have to pick one to choose to feed and not feed and things like that. It's quite tragic. So Selena wanted to know how she could help, and back then she also had a fabric business as well, so she basically set up a sewing industry, like helping them learn how to sew with the Kuya Foundation. And that's how it sort of started. And then from there, they were basically, so what else can we do to help? And they said, well, haircutting. And Selena, not being a hairdresser, came to Australia and went, how did I say yes to that? I'm not even a hairdresser. And that's where she put the call out to hairdressers. And since then, we've just been getting people that have just been volunteering to come and help.
Oh, okay. It sounds very interesting. What do you do over there?
Well, we go over there and we actually teach them how to cut hair. Basically, these people have started from not even being able to pick up a pair of scissors. We teach them how to hold them, we teach them how to do things, we teach them how to basic hair cutting, and then we're over the week, and we teach them in 5 days, which is absolutely epic. We teach them from basically not being able to do anything to cutting the most amazing haircuts on the planet in 5 days, yes.
And, what value do you put, what value do you create? I mean, what are you, with the creating the value with doing that?
Going on the premises of teaching a man how to fish.
Yeah, well.
Basically, it's basically, we enable these communities to be able to earn money to feed their children and create a micro business for themselves to help them to survive. We leave each community sustainable with resources that we actually take over with us as well. So there's been a lot of people that just donate stuff to us with the scissors and all that sort of stuff, so we can leave these places sustainable as well. So it's not just about cutting hair, we actually leave them sustainable.
I can see an offshoot to this as well, being hygiene, because the fact is, cutting the hair, like you say, washing, cutting, things like that is a good, as opposed to the business side of it. I think a hygienic side of it is a good thing as well, because many things will stay in hair, and that's part of what you do. I mean, you know yourself, if you let your hair grow and you never cut it, how it starts to feel, and then once it gets cuts and all of that, it feels great.
Yeah,
so
it gives them self-worth as well.
Yeah.
And on top of that, a lot of the people we are actually seeing now getting jobs in salons over there. Like we keep in contact with them on Facebook and things as well, so we can actually follow their journey as well, which is really good.
Why overseas, Karen?
Why overseas? Okay, it's a selfless act to help improve the lives of people who are in need, basically. hairaid charity provides these skills overseas, now in 3 different countries. The pilot project in Bali was September last year, Cambodia this August, and we've got growing need for them in these underdeveloped countries. Here in Australia, we can't do what we do over there because we have obviously apprenticeships and all that sort of thing, and it is our trade, it's our passion. But taking it over there, it can just simply change the lives of some people. We also over here though run HACS, which is hairaid community cuts, where we actually do go into communities here in Australia and actually cut hair for the homeless. And we do quite a few Indigenous areas as well, so that we can actually make them feel better. And that's what we do here in Australia, but mostly the cutting program is overseas. It's a little easier to be able to
I can
manage.
understand how that part of it works.
Yes.
I mean, it's all a great. I think it's a novel cause, and I think it would have great benefits. And if people want to find out more about this, if they want to become either involved or maybe they just want to support somehow, they may have a drawer full of scissors.
That's right.
You just never know.
Any fellow hairdressers want to help, they can just contact us at www.hairaid.org.au. And my salon's doing a fundraiser. We do a few during the year. We're doing one on the 16th of July at the Broughton Hotel. It's just so that we can enable our projects to be able to fundraise for ourselves as well, because we are self-funded. If the people want to donate, there's donate buttons on the hairaid website. They can also contact myself. I can give you my phone number. We've got loads and loads of prizes and things for the high tea that we've got, and donations are still coming in at the moment for all the different things that we've got from other hairdressers as well. So they can contact myself and I can take stuff to Manila with me.
Definitely.
Leaving Friday.
Wow, so close. Friday's tomorrow.
It is.
Yes. Anyway, Karen, look, we thank you for coming in and letting our listeners and giving us a little bit more information about the hairaid. And of course, if any of our listeners want any more information, they can contact us here and we will pass on that information as well.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate your time. You're on 997 Bridge FM.